bid to garner the support of the Muslim vote bank, India's main opposition, Bharatiya Janata Party, has accused the ruling Congress of instilling fear among Muslims that they would face dire consequences if BJP came to power, while the ruling party retorted by lashing out at the BJP's PM candidate Narendra Modi and his involvement in the deadly 2002 riots in Gujarat. Addressing a rally in Deoghar in eastern Jharkhand, a leader of the main opposition Bharatiya Janata Party, Nitin Gadkari, accused the ruling Congress for instilling fear among Muslim voters in the ongoing election. Meanwhile, Chief of India's regional Rashtriya Lok Dal, Chaudhary Ajit Singh, too addressed a rally in Muslim-dominated Algar town in northern Uttar Pradesh, where he said that Modi would incite numerous riots in the country if he comes to power. Modi has been touring different parts of the country, addressing rallies and trying to woo voters by promising a better reign if he comes to power. Analysts predict, however, that whether it is the Congress or the BJP that wins the race between the two, they may require the support of minor parties, including Arvind Kejriwal's Common Man Party, to form a government. Moving on to more of the Indian elections, the Aam Aadmi Party proved to be a force to be reckoned with in state assembly polls last year when it formed the government in the capital, Delhi. Will they be able to repeat their performance in the general election? We have been covering the developments from the world's largest general election extensively since the poll dates were announced. We have our correspondent based in Delhi, Karnataka and Chennai. Joining us now is Newsfirst Delhi correspondent A. Valarmathi with the latest.
Aam Aadmi President leader Mr. Arvind Kejriwal had 87% voting yes and just 13% voting no, with 130,000 votes polled. And another interesting point about AAP is that it has fielded a total number of 434 candidates across India from almost every state. There are a total number of 543 parliamentary constituencies in India. Congress has fielded 414 candidates and BJP has fielded 394 candidates.
Now, over the past 2 days on India Decides, we looked at the two main contenders in the Indian general elections, the erstwhile Narendra Modi and the scion of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, Rahul Gandhi. However, regional and minor parties will be playing a major role when it comes to forming a government, and chief among the dark horses is the firebrand Arvind Kejriwal, leader of the Aam Aadmi or Common Man's Party. But who is Kejriwal? What is his background? Tonight on India Decides, Newsfirst gives you an in-depth look into the life of Arvind Kejriwal.
Arvind Kejriwal was born to a middle-class family in Siwani, Bhiwani district, Haryana on the 16th of August 1968, the first of the three children of Gobind Ram Kejriwal and Geeta Devi. Kejriwal spent most of his childhood in North Indian towns such as Sonipat, Ghaziabad and Hisar. Kejriwal is a graduate of the Indian Institute of Technology in Kharagpur and worked for the Indian Revenue Service as a Joint Commissioner in the Income Tax Department. In 2006, Kejriwal was awarded the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership, recognizing his involvement in a grassroots movement using right-to-information legislation in a campaign against corruption. The same year, after resigning from the IRS, he donated his Magsaysay Award money as a corpus fund to found the Public Cause Research Foundation. In 2012, he launched the Aam Aadmi Party and defeated Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit in the 2013 Delhi Legislative Assembly election. Following the election, he took office as the Chief Minister of Delhi on the 28th of December 2013. He resigned 49 days later on the 14th of February 2014, stating he did so because of his government's inability to pass his proposed anti-corruption legislation due to the lack of support from other political parties.
Our government in Delhi remained for 49 days. We did a lot of work in those 49 days. We did a lot of work. I challenge that no other government would have done so much work in 49 days. We reduced the rate of electricity by 50% and had begun to provide 650 litres of water to each family in Delhi. There were major setbacks to corruption and policemen had stopped taking bribes.
पुलिस वालों ने पैसे लेने बंद कर दिए।
Throughout his career as a civil activist and now as a politician, Kejriwal claims to have stuck by his dictum that change begins with small things.